Great morning. Great morning, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day, hump day. Listen, we're going to talk about how we get over the hump. I do the hump, the hump. I do the hump, the hump. Yeah. I'm so excited for today. I didn't bring my other device, so let me go ahead and share. And when you guys come in, you go on and share as well. Let's make this happen. Great morning, April. April said, I'm not missing today. I'm not going to be late today. I love it. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and do my shake so that Ariel can participate. Because you know, that baby right there be like, I need to participate. Okay, let me leave the page. Okay. Right, girl. Because I know she be upset when she don't get to sing with me. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and share. You guys do me a favor. You go ahead and share as well. All right. Share my story. Hey, Ariel. Good morning. Hey, Jackie. Good morning, beautiful. Listen, I'm trying to get these shares in, honey. Get these shares in. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Let me make sure I send it to my hubby. Now, he might be asleep because guess what? I've been up. I've been up, y'all. I have been up. Listen, up and productive. Can somebody say up and productive? Yeah, that's what I've been. Up and productive. Oh, I'm so excited about what God is doing and what he's birthing. And listen, I'm telling y'all, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Hold on. And then I'm going to go ahead and shake, shake, shake. And shot, shot, shot. All right, you guys. All right, here we go. Great morning, everyone. Now, listen, I can't wait for everybody to come in and catch up. Y'all just going to have to catch this part on the replay. Listen, I am so excited about these amazing products and the Alive and what it does and has done and is doing to improve the quality of life for so many people. And so I'm super excited to be able to share the information with you that it absolutely does help to increase your metabolism, elevates your mood, balances your hormones, elevates your mood, elevates your mood, elevates your mood, increases your libido. It also balances your blood sugar levels, assists with your blood pressure, gives you increased energy, clarity, and focus. And did I say elevate your mood? Okay, y'all, I'm just trying to help somebody that's trying to be happy, okay? If you want to be happy, hey, don't matter which bottle you get. So you guys, here we go. Y'all know what we do. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. Hey. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the devil off. ABC as easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm telling you, do, re, mi, ABC. 1, 2, 3, alive. It's you and me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah, y'all know what we do. We shake it up, pour it up, and what? Yup. We drink it up. So come on, y'all, and let's get ready to cheers. So here's to naming the place. My God. Hey, Catherine, Dr. Betts. Hey, Ashley. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now, y'all, I'm going to be very honest with you, very real, very transparent. Definitely doing 2 shots this morning. I've been up probably since about 11 o'clock. Yeah, but I went to bed at 6:30. I went to bed at 6:30. I woke up at about 11:30. I got 5 good hours in, and then I was up. I was just up. And so I got up. I did some work. I've already got my somatic workout in. Listen, y'all, and I've been productive. Somebody put productive in the chat. Oh, God dropped some stuff. I can't wait to share it. So hold on. Okay. Today is day 17 of our 21-day fast. Listen, the end is quickly approaching. Let's talk about day 17. Day 17 is about place. Name the place. Then Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught by its horns in a thicket. So he took the ram and sacrificed it as a burnt offering in place of his son. Abraham named the place Yahweh Jireh. Yahweh Jireh, okay? The Lord will provide. To this day, people still use that name as a proverb. On the mountain of the Lord, it will be provided. Then the angel of the Lord called again to Abraham from heaven. Genesis 22:13 through 15. Tell her I love her too. Have a great day, baby. All right, name the place. Many times in life, we find ourselves in a place that has such a profound effect on us that we literally give that place a name. That name is always connected to what happened for us there. And sometimes there are places where multiple people have had similar experiences, like those places where everyone knew that was where it was going down. Well, Abraham was on a journey going to a place that God would show him. And even after he got to the place, he had to go to more places. Those places of particular significance to him, he gave a name. In this text, he had been charged by God to go and sacrifice his son of promise. Not the one who came through his wife's handmaid, but the one who came from his wife who had been barren. Abraham agreed to do what the Lord told him to do and took his son to a place that probably would have had a very different name if things had gone differently. It easily could have been named The Lord Tooketh or The Lord Required a Sacrifice. But God provided a ram in the bush so that Abraham's willingness to sacrifice the son of promise was enough for God to be sure of his heart and his faithfulness to the Lord. So instead of the place being named The Lord Taketh, it became Yahweh Jireh, the Lord provides. Like Abraham, God calls us to go to places that we may not know and do things that may require great sacrifice to make sure that our hearts are towards him. He wants to know that all that he blesses us with is not more important than the one providing the blessing. He challenges us to listen, trust, and obey. When we go where God tells us to go and do what God tells us to do, then we can name that place. I remember when I went to Lincoln, Nebraska to teach as the first African-American faculty member in the department. When I went ahead and opened the door and prepared the way for another African-American female faculty member to come in the fall. I made sure that I was able to recruit African-American graduate students and get them good scholarships and teaching packages. I went with the plan to make that my place of promise. I wanted to get tenured and become a full professor there. Instead, I went through sheer hell there. In fact, when I talk about it, I talk about being in hell even though it was freezing instead of burning. My point is, that place got a name that went along with my experiences there. Many of you may be able to relate to being in places and situations that felt like and looked like hell to you. You lost a lot in those places, including your sense of who you were and are. You may have felt like it was never going to get better and you would never get out of that place. You may have found yourself looking at other people in the place where they were, wanting to beg them for a sip of their refreshing water. Well, I came to tell you today that it is time to name the place. Not the place where you are, but the place where you are going. No longer do you have to stay stuck in your own personal hell. You can name the place where you want to be, know you should be, and know that God has created you to be. When you name it, you are prophesying to yourself. You have to call yourself into that place. Right now, begin to name the place that God has called you to be. Is it Eden, the garden, or Canaan, the promised land, or Bethesda, the place of healing, or wealthy place, the place of great wealth? Whatever the place is, name it and declare it over your life. Reside there now in your mind. See yourself there. Smell the air there. Feel the sun there. Feel God's presence there. It is time for us to stop naming the places we have been and start naming the place we are going. It is time for us to stop being passive and operating as bystanders in our lives and be the active participants and directors God has called us to be. It is time to be the architect of your life in concert with God. Come on now. Who knows the ultimate plan he has for your life. Name the place and watch the way be made and the path be clear. You may not know all of the ins and outs. There will be obstacles and challenges along the way. But if you keep calling out the name of the place and you keep pushing towards the place, one day you will get there. Keep pressing towards the place whose name you call and it calls your name. I see myself whole, healthy, wealthy, and serene in every aspect of my being and my relationships. I call that place home. Listen, name the place. Where are you going? Where is destiny? Come on, somebody. Listen, you got to name the place. Not where you, listen, don't name the place, I got $10 in my bank account. No, baby, no. That's circumstantial evidence. That's false evidence appearing real. Listen, that ain't even your real bank account, honey. That ain't your real balance, honey. Your balance is waiting. It's pending. Come on. Somebody say my balance is pending, right? We want to look at what's showing up right now, but do you not know that what's pending is destined to hit? When I look at my account and there's money pending, and there's a deposit that's going to be showing up, listen, I know that's coming. I know it's going to show up there. It's pending. It hasn't quite hit the account, but baby, it's pending. Do you not know your millions are pending? Do you not know your billions are pending? Listen, it's pending. It's going into your account. It's just waiting to be ready, processed so it can show up. But it doesn't mean that you're not a millionaire. It doesn't mean you're not a billionaire. It's already done. It's simply pending. Yes, baby. My balance is pending. My balance is pending. The check has been deposited and we're just waiting for it to clear. How about that? Abraham found himself in a place that God told him to go to. No, it wasn't the promised land. And it wasn't to get the promise. He had gotten the promise. He had gotten to the promised land and he had gotten the promise. But the Lord required of him more. He said, I want you to sacrifice your son. Now, listen, I'm sure Abraham would have been fine if he had to sacrifice the son that Hagar had by him. Listen, I don't mean no harm, but I'm sure he would have been okay with that. Now, I ain't saying that he wanted the child to die, nothing like that. I ain't saying he didn't love him, but I'm just saying, God made him a promise through Isaac, right? That he would be the father of many nations, that Sarah would birth his child, right? Listen, so he looking at that child as the child of promise. Now, Ishmael, not so much the child of promise, right? So God says, no, I want you to take the child that, is the seed of the woman that I said was going to have the baby. I want you to take that one, the one you've been waiting for, the one they said she would never be able to have. I want you to take that one and I want you to sacrifice him. Now, Abraham didn't tell Sarah because Sarah would have been like, you're not going to sacrifice my baby. Listen, all I went through to have that baby for the 9 months I carried you growing inside of me. Listen, you're not sacrificing that. But Abraham had something that he had to do and he did it. He said, yes, Lord. And so many times our place of promise, the place that we're going to, is going to require a sacrifice. And you got to say, yes, Lord, to the sacrifice. Sometimes the sacrifice is sleep. Sometimes the sacrifice is effort. Sometimes the sacrifice is energy. Sometimes the sacrifice is something that you love, but isn't moving you towards the promise. But you got to sacrifice. So he took Isaac up on the mountain, told the servant, okay, stop right here. You can't go any further. And he and Isaac ascended to the place where the altar was. And he prepared to sacrifice him. And just when he was getting ready to sacrifice him, God said, wait, there's a ram in the bush. Somebody type, there's a ram in the bush. Listen, you got to know that even when God calls you to sacrifice, if he's made you a promise, he's going to make a way for the promise to be fulfilled. It's not up to you to decide when that happens or how that'll happen. I hear you, God. It's your job to simply trust that it's going to happen, that it's pending, that it's waiting on you, that it's about to show up and it's about to go down, right? So the ram in the bush was sacrificed. And Abraham called the place, the Lord provides, because the Lord provided the sacrifice. Don't find yourself in a place where you miss the blessings of God and the promises of God because you're afraid of a sacrifice, because you're afraid to give God your yes. You're afraid to trust God with the outcome, because at the end of the day, he knows the plans that he has for you, plans of good and not evil, to give you a hope and a future and to bring you to an expected end. Listen, God's already got the plan written out. It's already done, right? And now all we got to do is walk that thing out and see the glory of the Lord. So you all today, I want you to make a conscious decision not to allow fear to stop you. A conscious decision not to allow your saboteurs to stop you. A conscious decision that's going to change the very nature of your existence, because God is God and he does what he does the way he does it. I don't know about you. I'm super excited. I'm super excited about everything God is doing and the way that he is moving and how he is making things happen and come to be. So today, I submit to you that there is a place that God has already prepared for you, that is waiting for you to show up so that you can reap the benefits, so that you can get the harvest. They already poured your shot so that you can get on the other side of you. Don't let today be wasted. There you go, babe. Instead, value it and do what you need to do to make it happen. Now, one of the things that often gets in the way is our saboteurs. Our saboteurs get in the way. There are self-sabotaging behaviors. He distracted me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna come in here with his shirt off, know that he done lost a little extra weight, get looking extra cut. Now, I don't think that's right. Do y'all think that was God? I don't. Because he came, I'm distracted. I'm in the place of the six pack. Listen, let me see something. Listen, don't let your saboteurs distract you, delay you, or destroy you. So one of the ways that you can avoid that is by going to bit.ly/no-more-sabotage, bit.ly/no-more-sabotage, and going ahead and registering for the No More Sabotage course. You want to be a part of this course. The course is going to be Saturday and Sunday, and you don't want to miss it. Again, go to bit.ly/no-more-sabotage. I believe that God has a plan, and his plan is to prosper us, and I don't want you to miss it. Listen, y'all, I'm brief today. I love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and epic day. Be blessed.